Hello and welcome to another episode of Things Happening Around the World under 5 minutes or less. Today's topic is going to be pretty hard to discuss because it has to do with something ethical and morally. What I mean by that is, according to BBC News, Spain has passed a law to legalize euthanasia, becoming the fourth country in Europe to allow people to end their own life in some circumstances. So, what they mean by some circumstances is that if some people have some kind of incurable diseases or unbearable suffering, because some diseases are just really, really bad. So, this is just for the adults, but in my own opinion, you might not have to agree with me, but I feel like this was a wrong decision because I feel like life is a gift from God, and we should try to live it every second of it, no matter what kind of trial and tribulation we might be facing. Life is not easy for almost anyone, but I can't say that because, I'm not in their shoes to make that decision for them, but because of my own background, probably my opinion for this is that I feel like it's not right, especially with how advanced medicine has gotten. It ends a lot of pain and stuff when you take those medications. I mean, in some cases it probably doesn't work, but we are advancing day by day, and you never know, for miracle to take place. I feel like there should always be hope, and we should try our best to live our life as best as we can. But you don't have to agree with me. That's just my opinion. Anyways, that aside, President Biden tweeted, "Before I took office, I set an ambitious goal of administering 100 million shots in my first 100 days as president. I'm proud to say that we'll reach that goal tomorrow, just 58 days. That's amazing, honestly. They did it 42 days ahead of it, and now they can actually vaccinate more people as there's more vaccines available. Now almost the whole United States people can get vaccinated. I think he said May 1st, almost anyone that wants the vaccine can get vaccinated. So that's good because this virus has decimated the United States. It did far more damage to the US than anywhere else in the world. Although I can't say that for certain because other countries probably lack the data. It probably does damage, but it doesn't get reported as good as it does here in the US. But just looking at the sheer numbers, around more than 500,000 Americans are dead, and the amount of people that got the virus is far more than anywhere else around the world. Now that might have to do with us more reporting, but we can't deny the fact that it has destroyed our country. So this is a good step. The more people that get vaccinated, there's going to be more immunity against the disease. And also, according to BuzzFeed News, is the Capitol right prop continues, it's becoming clear that many people who enter the building may never face legal consequences because they were allowed to walk away from the scene. So around 300 plus were arrested so far, roughly. But more than 800 people entered the building according to them. So I mean, if they walked away, it's going to be pretty hard to track. But if you look at the cameras and all of those stuff, I feel like you should still be able to get a good number of them. For those of you who have no idea what they're talking about, is the Capitol riot that took place on January 6th, when President Donald Trump did his rally in Washington, D.C., and then the people took over the Capitol. They're still investigating people who were involved in that and arrested some. Anyways, guys, these are some of the things taking place around the world. Don't forget to subscribe and tune in tomorrow. Till then, take care of yourself.